Hey guys, it's He Dude. I guess I want to come back on here and talk about Pac-Man and World Re-Pac. I guess part two, me talking about it. Again, the game is really, really good. Um, I didn't think I was actually going to do a part two, but the one thing that kind of really surprised me, because I actually went to Walmart, like literally no joke, I went to Walmart on Saturday and bought it. And I looked on the Lily Walmart website, and it's like super cheap. It's literally $16, but I think I remember buying it for like only 10. It was literally just sitting there on the shelf, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, again, I love whenever games are super cheap. You can just buy them for only $10. But the one thing I guess I don't think I played yet in the game is the fact that it literally has mazes that are just trying to, basically be faithful to the OG adaptation of the game from 1980 or from like basically 45 years ago. But again, I do remember playing some games on my Game Boy Advance SP where Leo had modes like that, like Pac-Mania. Trying to remember because I know I had like a cartridge that had multiple Bandai Namco Pac-Man games on it, like Pac-Mania, but it even has like, well, what's funny is like it has racing modes in there, but it just makes you remember. I'm like, oh, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna have a crossover with Pac-Man World or the remake of Pac-Man. I'm like, I guess that's why it's in there or something, or I guess it's just coincidentally in there. But the one thing that disappoints me about this game, because it's called Pac-Man World Re-Pac, but it's not no fucking open world Pac-Man game. I'm like, okay, so why do they call it Pac-Man World if it's not an open world game? It'd be like calling it Donkey Kong World with no open world feature in it. But again, I don't even know if that was something that they really thought all the way through when they released it back in 1999 on the PS1 or 2, or PS1 and 2. But like, again, I don't know. It's just crazy to me because it's like, I guess maybe open world wasn't fully a thing yet back in the late 90s. They were still trying to perfect that. But like, again, I'm glad, open world has become more of a thing. Again, I still love the game, even regardless if it is an open world game, but it doesn't make sense why it's not. But personally, I think it features one of my favorite versions of Pac-Man, in my opinion, with the orange gloves and the red shoes. Makes him look like fucking Boots from Dora, which I never really thought I would say. Because if you really look at him, he just looks like fucking Boots from Dora. But again, I like the OG design from like 45 years ago, where it's just basically a pixelated circle with a cutout piece of pizza that basically just looks like. But honestly, like, the one thing I didn't realize until I looked it up was they released Pac-Man, I guess, for its 20th anniversary back in 1999, because I guess that's why they re-released Pac-Man World. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But it's kind of crazy, like, how many designs, Pac-Man's really gone through since, his, inception, since he first came out 45 years ago. I'm like, wow. Because he even had, like, a Hanna-Barbera, cartoon style, even a fucking Pixels cartoon style, even Ghostly Adventures. I'm like, that's just insane. But I'll admit, the Ghostly Adventures series from Disney XD, I think I actually like that one quite a bit as well. I don't know, it's like, again, the fact that they gave him like designs on his fucking shoes and boots and everything, which makes it look so fucking cool in my opinion. The one thing I did not realize, I'm trying to figure out, his name was Tokman or Talkman, I don't remember, but I did not realize how ugly he looked back in 1999. I'm like, holy shit. He don't even look anything at all intimidating. I'm like, it's no wonder why they, remastered the design and made him look all fucking scary and everything, like a goddamn shark and everything. But honestly, like, they kind of did the design justice in my opinion, because it's like, again, I don't know, he just looks a little bit more nightmare fuel. I'm like surprised how kids actually got nightmares from the 1999 version, but again, that's just me. But again, I kind of like the sort of side-scrolling style still of Pac-Man world, because it just kind of makes it feel like maybe a little bit like a 3D Mario. I mean, I don't even know why I'm comparing it to Mario, because Pac-Man and Mario are not even remotely the same goddamn thing. But again, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, because it's going to be released later on this month, which I did mention before. I'm just, I guess maybe that's why I'm making this video. Plus, I did just play the game not too long ago, so yeah. I guess that's it today for me talking about Pac-Man World Re-Pac Part 2. I don't know if I'll do a Part 3 to this, but if I do, I guess maybe keep a lookout if you guys want to. Maybe subscribe, share. I guess I'll see all you guys later, or all in the streams I do, so I guess later.